Good day, everyone. Welcome to our online class. This topic for today is just a continuation from the last topic. Last time, Teacher Mar discussed to you that the sun is actually a star and is about 100 times bigger than our Earth. And he also discussed about the phase of the moon. The phase of the moon occur because the moon rotates around the earth and the moon does not emit the light. Let's start our topic for today. Our topic for today is about planets. We will focus on the planets. Okay, so there are 8 planets in our solar system going around the sun. To remember the sequence is here, read "My very educated mother just served us nuts." M stands for Mercury. V stands for Venus. E stands for Earth. M stands for Mars. J stands for Jupiter. S stands for Saturn. U stands for Uranus. And N stands for Neptune. Okay, the planets can be divided into two groups, namely the inner planets and the outer planets. In the inner planets, we have Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. For the outer planets, we have Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Okay, so first is we're gonna discuss is the inner planets. Okay, inner planets. Inner planets consist of four planets, namely planet Mercury, planet Venus, planet Earth, and planet Mars. So, as you can see here is some the properties of the inner planets. Small and rocky, solid surface, low mass, high density, close to sun, no rings, and few moons. For the outer planets, planet Jupiter, planet Saturn, planet Uranus, and planet Neptune. For the properties of outer planets, it is large and gaseous, no solid surface, high mass, low density, far from the sun, many moons, and many rings. For today, we are going to discuss only the inner planets, and then for the next meeting, we are going to discuss the outer planets. So, the inner planets. The inner planets, or terrestrial planets, are the 4 planets closest to the sun, namely Mercury, this one, Mercury, Venus, this one, Earth, the third one, and for the fourth one, Mars. This composite shows the relative sizes of the 4 inner planets from left to right. The first planet we are gonna look up today is the planet Mercury. Okay, Mercury. What is Mercury? Mercury is the smallest and nearest planet to the sun. The temperature can be high as 430 degrees Celsius and as cold as negative 180 degrees Celsius at night. It does not have any natural satellites. Mercury is the closest planet in the Sun. It is only as wide as Atlantic Ocean. It is also the smallest planet. Remember, the smallest planet in our solar system. 18 Mercury would be a veil to fit in the Earth. Mercury does not have atmosphere and also no water. Mercury is close to the Sun. The Sun temperature can be as high as 430 degrees Celsius and as cold as 180 degrees Celsius at night. It does not have satellite. The surface looks similar to our Earth's moon. Okay, Mercury. The surface of Mercury is covered with craters, like Earth's moon. Asian's impact craters means that for billions of years, Mercury hasn't changed much geologically. Also, with very little atmosphere, the processes of weathering and erosion do not wear down structure on the planet. You see guys, this is the figure below shows the surface of the Mercury. It is similar to our Earth's moon. The next planet we are going to learn about is Venus. So let's continue. Venus is the third smallest planet in our solar system and the second planet from the Sun. It has poisonous air that traps heat. Thus, it is the hottest, remember, the hottest planet. It does not have any natural satellite, same as Mercury does not have any natural satellite. So the planet we are looking now is Venus. Venus is the third smallest planet in our solar system. Venus is the second planet from the Sun. And sometimes it is called the sister planet of Earth because they are quite similar in size and in gravity. Venus is brightest planet in our solar system and it can be seen in daylight. The orbit of the Venus takes about 225 days. Venus is cloudy and hot. Venus' surface is covered with clouds. These clouds are made up of carbon dioxide, which has greenhouse effect, keeping in the sun heat like a giant blanket, which makes Venus the hottest, remember, the hottest planet in solar system. Venus, okay, named after the Roman goddess of love, Venus is the only planet named after a female. Venus' thick clouds reflect sunlight, while so Venus is very bright. When it is visible, Venus is the brightest object in the sky besides the sun and the moon. Because the orbit of Venus is inside the Earth's orbit, Venus always appears close to the sun. When Venus rises just before the sun rises, the bright object is called the morning star. When it sets just after the sun sets, it is evening star. Rotation is extremely slow, only one turn every 243 days. This is longer than a year on Venus. It takes Venus only 225 days to orbit the sun. Okay, Venus is covered by a thick layer of clouds as shown in the picture of Venus taking the ultraviolet wavelengths. As you can see here, This was taken on ultraviolet wavelengths, a thick layer of clouds. So the next planet we are gonna learn about is our planet Earth. Earth is the third planet from the Sun. This is only the planet with life forms. About 70% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. It is only planet that has a water on its surface. The Earth's atmosphere consists of 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and with traces of argon, carbon dioxide, and water. Our Earth is unlike every planet in our solar system in a few different ways. First is, the Earth is the only planet that contains 21% of oxygen, and it is also the only planet that contains liquid water on the surface. The second one is it is the only planet in our entire solar system that has life. That means any living things from people to plants to fish and all that. The Earth is the only inner planet to have one large satellite moon. Earth is often called the ocean planet because its surface contains 70% of water. Earth has only one natural satellite, that is the moon. The moon is a solid ball of rock without air and water, so it has no life on it. The moon spins as it orbits the Earth. It takes the Earth 365 days to revolve around the Sun, which means that 1 year on Earth is 365 days. The next planet and the last inner planet that we're gonna learn is the planet Mars. What is Mars? Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun and the second smallest planet in our solar system. It is also known as the red planet due to its red iron oxides in its soil. The surface on Mars is dusty and dry, covered with red dust and rocks. It has a very thin atmosphere composed mostly of carbon dioxide. Mars has two small natural satellites, namely Phobos and Deimos. Mars is the second smallest planet in our solar system. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. It is also known as the red planet due to its red iron oxides. It takes 678 days to revolve around the Sun. Mars also had the largest volcano in the entire solar system called Olympus Mons. Olympus Mons is a shield volcano, similar to the volcanoes that made up the Hawaiian Islands. But Olympus Mons is also the largest mountain in the solar system. As you can see here, the figure below, this was shot taken. This is a Olympus Mons. Okay, the end. So, thank you very much for listening, and I hope that you have learned today. And for the next meeting, we will discuss the outer planets.